Hello, wonderful world of YouTube. This is um Darius from the Agon Dude, bringing you a Pokemon TCG battle. This Pokemon TCG battle will be Team Plasma versus Miltank Greninja. I myself will be playing Team Plasma, and my cousin Jose, who is the other member of the Agon Duo, will be playing Miltank Greninja. Right here, we just starting up. This is something that we kind of just want to do for fun. Give a little bit to the community and see if we like doing it or not. And sorry if the commentary is just a little bit out of sync. This is kind of like low budget, so I'm doing it on my phone. So it's kind of wonky the setup I have to commentate over this and watch it myself. So I think audio will just be a little bit off. I believe Jose has Muggin. There we go. Once again, this is the first post commentary. Jose has Mulligan. I put the dice on my deck to show that he has mulligan. If you mulligan, your opponent gets to draw one more card at the beginning of their turn. And I remember this. Prior to starting to record this, I had won the coin. Recording this, I had won the coin flip. So that means I get to decide whether I go first or not. And it looks like I will be going first. I start off with the Kyurem, and he starts off with the Keldeo X and the Froakie on the bench. Looks like I attach water energy to that Kyurem. And looks like I had nothing good in my hand because I am now currently chorusing for one. That is something you usually don't see. Looks like I had junk in my hand that I couldn't work with at all. So chorus basically shuffle your hand back into your deck and draw cards equal to the number of bench Pokemon in play. So that means I'm only getting one card off of that. I end my turn there. He draws his card. Looks like the card I have from that is an Ultra Ball. He attaches a Floatstone to the Keldeo. He's able to retrieve for free now. And he attaches a Water Energy onto that Keldeo EX. The Keldeo EX being able, and you need 3 energies to attack with it. It's 50 plus each Water Energy you have attached to it. And looks like I attached the Rainbow Energy to that Kyurem. The Rainbow Energy provides any energy you need, but you have to attach a damage counter when you place it onto a Pokemon. And looks like I use Kyurem's attack. It does 30 to the active Pokemon and 30 to the bench Pokemon. He evolves his Froakie into a Frogadier, which prevents it from getting knocked out this upcoming turn passes. Looks like I draw into the Professor's Letter, and that allows you to look for 2 basic energies from your I was about to say library. Been playing a little bit too much Magic. Get 2 basic energies from your deck, and shuffle your deck afterwards. Put the energies into your hand. Great card for getting energies. One of the only cards to get energy out from your deck, so makes it the best. Attaching a water energy onto the Kyurem, allowing the second attack to be used, which it does 120, but that Pokemon cannot attack next turn. Looks like I just opt to do the 30 to both the active and the bench. It looks like he's gonna Juniper. Just showing what he Junipered. And Juniper basically you just discard your hand, draw 7 cards. One of the best draw support cards in the format. Which sadly, we recorded this right after we heard about the next rotation that's going to be coming up. No more black and white, which is gonna hit the metal really hard. Like we're losing N, we're losing Juniper, we're losing Chorus. A lot of EXs, version Genesect is not gonna be a thing anymore. It's crazy to think about that kind of stuff that's gonna be lost. A lot of decks are gonna suffer from it too, such as Seismitoad. Seismitoad's gonna suffer. Night March decks are gonna suffer. A lot of things are being lost. So it's gonna be interesting to see how people recuperate. Looks like he attaches a Silver Bangle to that Frogadier while I was doing my little rant, and he retreats it, probably to prevent the Keldeo from being knocked out, which it's still gonna be taking damage. So I don't know. I guess I don't really see why he did that. Anyway, he passes. Looks like I used an Ultra Ball, threw away Chorus Machine on a Water Energy, and get out the Deoxys EX. What the Deoxys EX pretty much does, it has an ability to, if you have a team, if you have an active Team Plasma card, it does 10 more damage. So it's great when you have more than one of those Deoxys down on the bench. So that adds up damage really fast. Looks like doing 40 to that Frogadier. And that doesn't apply to bench damage, so the Keldeo will be taking another 30, bringing up to 90. Looks like he has nothing he can work with in his hand once more, so he's gonna Juniper again. And you get anything that he can work with here. Looks like he's just contemplating what he can do. And he passes for the turn. Hydrons for the Rough Seas. That is a stadium card. That lets you, once you put it down, each player once per turn can heal 30 damage from each of the Water and Lightning Pokemon. And that can help the Keldeo out, so I guess I decided not to put it down. And just go for the 40 damage. What is Solset gonna do here? He can attach a water energy to that Keldeo and start doing damage. He desperately needs to start doing that right now. What is he gonna do? Looks like he attaches another water energy to that Keldeo, bringing up the damage that thing getting dealt to 110. And looks like he's gonna Shauna, showing. I don't know why he showed his hand there. He doesn't need to show his hand when he Shaunas, but he did it anyways, I guess. Shauna, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be replacing N in the very near future, because some decks you don't want to discard the hand that you have and you just want to shuffle it back in. And Shauna lets you do that. You shuffle your hand back into your deck and you draw 5 cards. So, pretty sure that's going to be picked up a lot more by players. Draws his 5 cards. What can he get here? He needs to put on another bench Pokemon in order to prevent him losing this game in the upcoming turn. Oh, looks like he screwed up. He benches a Squirtle. Interesting. That has the Shell Shield ability that prevents it from taking, I believe, bench damage. So, Frost Spear from Kyurem will not be doing any damage to that. And looks like he hits the Kyurem for 110. And brings it up to 120. He is 10 HP away from knocking out that Kyurem. Sad days. He would have won the game right now if he would have been able to bench. Well, no, he wouldn't have won it. But he would have put me into a very bad spot if he was able to knock out that Kyurem. Draw a card. I decided to put down the Rough Seas. And heal 30 damage away from Kyurem. What is going to be done here? I believe I used a second attack just to ensure that Keldeo gets knocked out, which is probably a bad idea on my part, but hey, you know. So Kyurem Kyurem will not be able to attack next turn. He attaches the water energy onto the Squirtle. Uses energy retrieval, get 2 basic energies from your discard pile, put it into your hand, and a repeat ball. The only Pokemon he has right now is a Squirtle, and since I'm the one that have that deck, I'm certain that there's not another Squirtle in that. I allowed him to look through this deck beforehand, and I guess he just forgot that there was another Squirtle in that deck, which is kind of weird since he usually remembers that kind of stuff. He's usually good at memorization when it comes to his decks. Anyways, so that fails. And looks like he passes. Draw a card, which is a Team Plasma Ball. That allows you to look for a Team Plasma Pokemon. A basic team. Is it basic? I think it's just a Team Plasma Pokemon put into your hand. And it's a Thunder CX, a beautiful full art Thunder CX. And looks like the Rainbow Energy gets put on to the Thunders. Kyurem is not able to attack this turn. Looks like the Escape Rope comes out. Oh, dice falls off right there. It was only a 1. It's not a huge number to remember. And with one energy, you're able to use Ride and Knuckle, which does a whopping 30. Can't exactly remember the effects of it, but it's not important to what's happening right now. He heals off that damage with the Rough Seas. And attaches another water energy into that Squirtle. Also looks like he's attacking with it. I believe it's ability. You flip a coin. I think if it's heads, you do another 20. So he's doing 30 damage to that Thunderous EX. Attach another Rainbow Energy. Put another damage counter on it. Heal it off with the Rough Seas. Retreat. Awkward because there wasn't exactly a lot of room to work with right there. Barely picking that escape rope into this card. That's kind of a bad habit that I have. And use a second attack to knock it out. Yeah, that's the game. Thanks for joining me. This is Dagondro, signing off.